everybody, Russ, the Millennial Numismatist here, and it is time for your holiday bullion update. Today is the 12th of November, 2023. Gold is currently at $19.46 an ounce, silver at $22.43, and two very surprising prices on platinum and palladium. Platinum is $8.55 and palladium is under $1,000, which is crazy. So big moves in the market going on right now. Over the last few weeks, we've seen a downtrend. We've also seen an uptrend. We got almost to 2Gs and then it retreated. And then it's been retreating over the past week. Came into the shop the other day and it was all the way down into the 1940s. It's recovered a smidgen, but we're still under 1950 gold right now, which I really was not expecting. I believe I had a prediction that gold would cross 2Gs and stay there by the end of the year. This market is really weird, guys. It continues to be weird. We're basically seeing a lot of people selling, but we're also seeing a lot of people still buying. I've been doing deals both ways, six-figure deals, one way, in and out. So it's a very brisk market in general. A lot of people dumping assets, a lot more people also trying to buy assets. And again, these are people that we've never seen buy assets. These are people that are really just dipping their toe for the first time. So a lot of first-time buyers out there. So I hope if you are a first-time buyer, you're paying attention, because I'm the only bullion dealer that I know of that is going to tell you exactly what prices products are going for on the wholesale market. So what I want to do today is I want to talk about what you can expect to pay at your dealer based on what your dealer is having to pay to distributors. So let's talk a little bit about Eagles. Gold Eagles are still expensive. I still don't recommend buying them. Eagles are going to cost you $70, or they're going to cost me $70 over melt to buy, which means you can expect to pay somewhere between $105 to $115, maybe even $120, depending on the dealer's overhead. So Eagles, still not a great buy. If you like them, buy them. If you're looking to stack, it's not worth it. Don't believe the hype. A really good option, if you're looking for pure, though, is Canadian Maple Leafs. Right now, they can be had by your dealer for under $40 per coin. Which is good for you, which means you can probably get them for, like, for example, I sell them for more like 85 or 90 in the shop right now. So they're really good value, and they're pure. So that's always a good thing. Krugerrands are still cheap. They're always going to be cheap. There's plenty of them. Most people don't like them, but if you want cheap gold, they're only $20 over for dealers right now. So generally you're going to expect to pay probably somewhere maybe $80. It really depends on your dealer and how many they have. A lot of times Krugerrands come over the counter and we can buy them a little bit cheaper than we could buying them from a distributor. And a lot of times, if you can really get a good relationship with your brick and mortar bullion dealer, you can also advantage from, these kind of deals. So those are cool. Let's see. Fills right now, Austrian Philharmonics are going for $30 over spot, which, again, it's not terrible. You can probably expect to pay somewhere around $90 to $100 over spot. And they're pure. And if you don't have any gold fills and you're trying to stack a little bit, they're a really cool coin. Very large, very thin, beautiful artwork, very fun coin. 1 ounce bars, as I always try to convince you guys, 1 ounce bars are a good buy. They're a good buy now. Generic carded bars can be had for about $15 by your dealer. Premium bars you're going to pay for. They're more like $30 over the spot price of gold. So you can expect to pay anywhere from $75 to $100 per 1 ounce gold bar. So let's see. We're going to move on to silver now. Silver is very interesting. It's doing the same thing as gold. It's bouncing around. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that it's not lower. I will absolutely take $22.43 silver. I really kind of thought that we'd be down closer to that $20 mark. So it's very nice that we're not. So Eagles have come down significantly in price. They can be had by the roll for plus $3.75 from your dealer. So if you really need Eagles, you're still going to pay about $8 over. I still don't think they're a great buy. A better buy would be Silver Maple Leafs. You can have them. Dealers can have them right now for $2.35 over spot. So, you can probably expect to pay between maybe $5 and $6, depending on what kind of spread your dealer's looking for. Libertides are still super expensive, guys. If you love them, as I do, and many people do, you're gonna pay for them. There's a premium for them. They are expensive. They cost your dealer +8. So you're gonna expect to pay at least probably +12 to make it worth your dealer's while. Rounds are a really good buy right now. Rounds are $1 over spot. These are generic rounds, probably buffaloes, the things we've always seen. But man, if I can get them for uh, a round, I will gladly sell them to you guys for $3.50 or $4 over. Take my little bit of profit and be done. Buy the roll. I would even probably be willing to do them for like $3 over spot. I'll make $2 a coin if you want to buy 20 of them. That's great. I don't mind. So rounds are still a really good buy. 1 ounce bars. 1 ounce bars are fun. They're cool, but they're $1.40 over. So you're going to pay for them. They're going to be a little bit more expensive. Expect to pay $1 more than rounds. 10-ounce bars are super, super cheap right now. They are plus 85 cents an ounce to your dealer. And again, this is from one distributor, but these prices are generally about the same. You're going to, they follow market trends. Some distributors are going to be better. This is a very big distributor, one I use a lot, one I trust. So these prices are kind of what I'm willing to quote because this is probably going to be what my replacement cost is when I sell metal to you guys. 10-ounce bars, again, super cheap. You can probably expect to pay maybe $2.50, $3 over for. 100-ounce bars, I mean, they've got plenty of them apparently at 45 cents an ounce over spot to your dealer. So maybe $2.50 you can expect to pay for a 100-ounce bar. These are going to be generics. They're not going to be nice like RCMs or anything like that. Not going to be poured, cool cast things. They're going to be just generic hunks of silver. I don't usually talk about junk all that much. Because I don't really see the upside in buying a lot of constitutional 90% or junk silver as it's called. But right now the premiums are kind of all over the place. People are expecting them to be a lot higher than they are, and they're really just not. What we have noticed is the premiums have really crashed recently. It seems like there's a lot on the market, and the problem with junk when you go to a dealer is, especially a big dealer like we are, you get a lot of it and you can get it really quick, and it's really easy to get bogged down in it. There are times when people will come in with collections and will buy collections, and there's a lot of 90% that gets socked away by the relative that had it. And so when we end up buying $500 or even like $1,000 worth of junk, that's right now at 17 and a half times is what I can buy it for from a major distributor. It adds up, 18 G's. That's a lot of money. And it really, really adds up. So it's hard for dealers, especially smaller dealers, to keep a lot of that stuff in stock because they need to move it along to keep cash flow. So if you go to your dealer at 17, he has to pay 17.4 to get it from a distributor. He's probably going to pay more like 15, and he's probably going to sell for more like 19. That's generally the accepted spread, is about 4 either way. So if you're looking to buy constitutional, you're probably going to pay between 19 and 20 times face value. Something I never talk about, but we have to now because my goodness, is it cheap, is platinum. Platinum Eagles are the worst buy in platinum. I implore you, please do not buy them if you are looking to just buy metal. Again, if you like Platinum Eagles, they're cool, they're pretty, you want to buy one, do it. If you're trying to buy it to actually invest in metals, not a great idea right now. Right this second, Platinum Eagles cost $125 over spot for your dealer, which means to make it worth my while, because ordering one doesn't really make sense, so I'm probably gonna have to order more like 10. I'm paying $1,200 in premium. So I'm gonna sell them for more like plus 175 over probably. And I don't want to sell those because that's absurd. And it gets worse with fractional platinum eagles. Fractional platinum eagles right now, it doesn't matter the denomination of the coin. It can be tenths, it can be quarters, it can be halves. They cost plus $70 a coin to me to buy from a distributor, which means I have to charge you like plus 90 over for a 10th ounce, for a 10th ounce platinum eagle. I got to charge you $90 a coin. And right now, as I told you guys, platinum is under $900, which means you're paying more premium than you are for the metal. Please, please don't buy fractional platinum, Eagles. It's a really, really bad idea. There are other options out there. You've got fractional Canadian maple leaves, things like that. Those are a much better buy if you have to buy fractional platinum. Just remember, fractional platinum is always going to have stupid premiums. Eagles are egregious, though. I never talk about palladium on this channel because it's always, kind of a different metal. A lot of people have been skittish. They don't want to get into something that's $1,800 an ounce and has been as high as like $3,600 an ounce. Totally get it. Palladium is at an all-time low. It is cheap. It is under $1,000, guys. You guys know that I am not a financial advisor. I am a humble bullion dealer, coin dealer. I don't offer financial advice. I will say that with palladium being under $1,000, I personally think it's a really, really good buy right now. And I will probably be trying to stash some myself. So right now, things are kind of moving in the bullion market. It's very weird. It's a super, super weird market. The other day was the first day of Diwali, which is an Indian holiday, and one of the traditional gifts is gold. So we've seen a lot of gold sales with that. Of course, it's also the holidays coming around, and we're going to start seeing more gifts being given. And over the last couple of years, I have noticed that more and more people are giving the gift of precious metal. It's something tangible. It's something different. It's something that is for the future. So the bullion market is very weird right now. It's kind of all over the place. Like I said, my best buys are in here. I'm the only one that's going to tell you what I'm paying for them. I really hope this helps you guys. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them down in the comments. Why don't you go ahead and leave me a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.